Okay, so I'm Todd Petty. I'm a professor of aquatic sciences. I'm in the Wildlife and Fisheries Resources program. I teach classes in freshwater ecology and river ecology, as well as a class in fisheries management. So a lot of things having to do with water. It's pretty hard to live long in West Virginia and not appreciate how much it rains. and so water is a prevalent feature in the state of West Virginia. And certainly some of its most remarkable places are its rivers. When we think about places like the New River or the Gauley River or the Cranberry River, we have to be protective of that water because so much of our state, so much of our businesses, our economy depends on it. It is not just people who care about the environment. They care about the environment because of its value to the people that live here. So we have to be protective of it. And that doesn't mean saying nothing can happen around water, because again, there's so much water that's not even close to possible. But we do have to be vigilant when it comes to being protective of it. Now, what was surprising to me, and I think surprising to a lot of people, was how susceptible that water source was. So the spill occurs on the Elk River. The Elk River is a water source for that area because it's so clean, right? And it is surrounded by a lot of dirty water. I mean, the cost of treating the Kanawha River for drinking water is exorbitant. I mean, it's so dirty you can't afford to.
I'm John Keefe. I spend most of my days as an editor on the data news team at WNYC Public Radio in New York City. And also I'm very interested sort of on the side in DIY maker kind of computery things, making everything from cat toys to water sensors. The folks at the university here approached me about teaching and sort of helping to direct an sensor journalism class. I've been doing some sensor journalism projects in the past, and they thought that would be fun. So it's just kind of figuring out the process. What does it take to do your own citizen science or sensor journalism for something like a body of water? So we're giving it a go to see if we can figure out how to do it, and maybe share out a little bit about how we did it and how someone might even do it better. What we're doing is making something that could be an early warning system, right? So the EPA and local governments can't monitor every stretch of every body of water the whole time, right? But a whole bunch of citizens with pretty cheap sensors and Gatorade bottles could, right? At this point, it's really just about detecting, is something different? Is something weird? Is the water unusually warm? Is it unusually conductive? And then it would be time to come in with test tubes and vials of water and go test it, find out, get the experts in and find out. But it could be the kind of thing where the experts aren't necessarily looking at a stretch of the river, but somebody is worried about it. And they can say, look, every night at midnight, the conductivity spikes.
Okay. Well, in the Innovator in Residence program, we're always looking at a way to do experimental reporting with new technology, but we're also always looking for, what is the news hook? What are the pressing issues of the day? And for us in West Virginia, having just come out of, at that time when we were first looking at developing this particular program, the chemical spill in Charleston. Chemical spill in Charleston, but it was like opening up a Pandora's box of issues about water, not just in our state, but nationwide, and realizing the sort of precariousness of water quality and the security of water quality.